Good afternoon, you're welcome to Fliptv News. I'm Christian Chico. Let's take a look at some of the headlines. Once again, Inec responds to allegations of fraudulent voter registration. There's a video for that. And terrorism charges, Kanu receives legal team in DSS custody. Ex-speaker defects to PDP, call APC a disaster. Lagos government announced plans to shut Ladipo Oyinbo markets indefinitely. And last tip here, Morgan, Prof. Ujwanya clash on Twitter over a statement on the demise of Queen Elizabeth. Let's take a look at the news in detail. Nigeria's electoral umpire, the Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, has denied the voter registration fraud allegation made by the Coalition of United Political Parties, CUPP. The Commission also denied the claim by the group that it planned to suspend the use of the bimodal voter accreditation system for the 2023 general election, following a lawsuit filed against it before the Federal High Court sitting in Owerri, Imo State capital. The CUPP had also alleged that fake foreign names from Zimbabwe, Jamaica, Brazil, amongst others, were imputed into the register by parties to dubiously have an advantage in the next general elections. Reacting to the CUPP's allegation on Thursday, the Inec National Chairman, Information and Voter Education Committee, Festus Okoye, in a statement said the Commission has not added the newly registered voters to its voter register, as it is still carrying out automated biometric identification system cleanup. Let's take a response from the chairman of the Inec in that video.
It has become necessary to make an important clarification in respect of a statement attributed to a section of civil society organizations. The Commission was accused of failure to display the voters' register as provided by Section 19, subsection 1 of the Electoral Act 2022. This claim is incorrect. What the Commission displayed for claims and objections in our local government area office nationwide for a period of 1 week from 15th to 21st August 2022 was not the entire
Let's look at Kanu receiving his legal team. The 10th leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has received his legal team in the custody of the Department of State Services and expressed optimism that the terrorism charges against him will be squashed by the Court of Appeal. The legal team, on a routine visit granted by Justice Binta Nyako of a Federal High Court in Abuja, was led by Chief Mike Ozekome-San and leader of his legal team, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, accompanied by some of Kanu's family members. The visit was to give the detained Biafra Nation agitator feedback on the Court of Appeal's proceedings on September 13, where the legal team prayed the appellate court to dismiss the remaining 7 charges of terrorism and treasonable felony brought against him by the federal government. A statement issued by Ejiofor on Friday after the visit said that Kanu was in high spirits and confident that the Court of Appeal in Abuja will discharge and acquit him from the terrorism charges. According to him, Kanu used the visit to send words of appeal to his followers, especially the Umuchineke, to remain consistent, resolute, unshaken, focused and prayerful, with the hope that there must be light at the end of the tunnel. An ex-speaker, former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Gali Naaba, has returned to the People's Democratic Party, saying the All Progressives Congress, which he defected to a few years ago, is a disaster and calamity that has taken the nation backward. Naaba said the ruling party will surely face the wrath of Nigerians come 2023 for causing more pain to the nation. In a statement by Honorable Dr. Golo Timothy, Naaba's defection was announced yesterday at a large meeting of former House of Representatives members in Abuja by former Deputy Speaker Austin Okpara, who presided over the meeting. He said Naaba, alongside all his supporters in Kano State and across the states, have all returned to the PDP to work for the emergence of Atiku Abubakar as president next year. Presiding over the meeting, Austin Okpara said the PDP is poised to take over power to restore human dignity and economic survival of the nation. He said the absence of the PDP in power in the last 8 years has affected everything in the country, and that the earlier the party is back in power, the better for everyone. On the Lagos government, The Lagos government has announced plans to shut down both Ladipo and Oyingbo markets in the state indefinitely by next week, Thursday, due to traders' indiscriminate waste disposal. The state government said that the move became imperative as it could no longer tolerate any more violations, including reckless waste dumping, non-payment for waste services, and general poor waste management situation in these markets. This was made known by the managing director of the Lagos State Waste Management Agency, Lawma Ibrahim Odumboni, who said that traders in both markets engaged in unwholesome environmental practices. According to a statement from Folashade Kadiri, the spokesperson of Lawma, Odumosu said that the unwholesome environmental practices by these traders continued in the markets despite repeated warnings from the agency. The Lawma boss said, "Our attention has been drawn to the deplorable state of the environment around Ladipo Market, Mushin and Igbo Market, resulting from reckless waste dumping by traders." On the clash of Pierre Morgan and Uju Aya, Biafran-born US academician Professor Uju Aya and UK media personality Piers Morgan have clashed on Twitter. Provia made global news after her comments on the Queen Elizabeth, which generated mixed reactions from people all around the world. Shortly after the Queen's deteriorating health was announced before her final demise last week, Uju took to Twitter to describe the Queen as the chief monarch of a thieving, raping, genocidal empire. She went on to wish her excruciating pain. With that, we've come to the end of the news on Flip. I'm Christian Chiku. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.